Everything is working loud and clear. We are now on a new link and commentating straight into my phone, which is slightly interesting, but it is still goalless here. Do drop us a message if you can hear us loud and clear. Fingers crossed that everything is working. Josh Staunton now.
Yeah, the microphone may not work, so hopefully it is.
Otherwise my phone maybe in disarray. Adam Parks now. Well, hopefully everything sounds okay and you are still able to hear us with our live commentary. There were no chances in the break while you weren't able to hear us. It is still goalless. On to Ryan Campbell now. Campbell progressing forward down the left-hand side, and that will be a Gosport throw-in. It is audio only today, but hopefully everything is still okay and you can hear us fine. We have now had to scrap our microphone system due to our lightning port breaking because of the rain. Well, last week it was because ran out of battery, and this week it's because of the rain, which is now stopped, which is rather annoying, to be honest, because the game is continuing. It is still goalless here. Harvey Slade now progressing forward. Slade onto Henry Spalding. Good touch out his feet. Spalding to the left-hand side onto IK Hill. Paul progressing forward here. Hill still coming forward. Ball into the box, and Morrison's there to deal with it off the head of Harvey Slade and falls to Ryan Campbell. Campbell onto Slade. Back out to Josh McCormick, who cuts inside onto his right foot. Ball in behind. It's not a bad ball either. Falls back to Josh McCormick, who's been everywhere so far today. McCormick out wide to Hill now. Hill taking on his man. Back onto his left foot and into the area up against Trevor Caborn, who does well to deal with it. Only out to Diaz inside the area, flicks it round the goalkeeper, but it goes into the hands of the goalkeeper. Hopefully everything is sounding okay. Do drop us a message just to confirm that it sounds okay. Still goalless here if you are just joining us, 25 minutes into this one. Launched long by Ryan Hall. Owen Dorr is there first. Staunton now over the top, and Morrison's there again. Falls to Charlie Davis. Ryan Campbell played down the left-hand side, cut out, but Shaquille Gwengwe still going forward. Overlap of Antonio Diaz, who could be in behind here. Diaz looking to get it across. He does just that. It's a good ball in there. It's good defending by Gosport. Falls to Harvey Slade on the edge. Ball in behind. Shaquille Gwengwe goes down, and the referee waves it away. Shaquille Gwengwe down on the deck. Do apologise if you can hear any inappropriate comments from the Gosport manager, who is slightly fuming that Shaquille Gwengwe has gone down there. Flicked on by Ethan Taylor. It will be a Paul Town throw-in on the near side. Well, Jacob, it's been an interesting watch so far today.
Very interesting watch. It's been a good game, to be fair. Hopefully you can hear us. I'm going to try and see if you can. But yeah, been a decent game. And Raf Ramos is on the ball here. Gosport in.
Chance for Gosport now, coming forward down the left-hand side. Caborn onto Ben Greenwood now, into the box. Harvey Slade's gone over to deal with it and it's done really well. And it will be a corner kick to Gosport.
Yeah, Gosport corner, and they broke away there, intercepting the ball from a poor loose pass really at the back. And they have, I think it's their second corner of the game, this one, chance to get Joe Morrison up from the back.
Another Gosport corner now. There's been plenty of corners so far in today's game. Do hope everything. Sam Ryan says sound is good. That is fantastic to hear. There will be no picture today, just our commentary. The referee's just having a word with a few players. Looks like Gosport, similarly to us, loading it on the goalkeeper.
If the wind plays in your favour and you get the right delivery, all it takes is first contact, and it's 1-0.
We have found the back of the net twice so far during today's game, but both were disallowed. Corner kick for Gosport now. Ball into the air. It's not a bad ball in there. Under Adam Parks, who does really well to deal with it. Chance again, fired into the box, and it will go behind for another corner kick.
Superb goalkeeping from Parks. It's very physical in that box. Just manages to punch it away, but unfortunately Gosport have another corner.
Gosport corner again. Still goalless here, 27 minutes into this one. And the referee, once again, is just telling both sets of players to calm down a little bit inside the area.
Yeah, it's been a feisty game, hasn't it, to be fair? A lot going on. A few player disputes, a few challenges, a couple of yellow cards. think it just needs a goal to set it alight. Hopefully not for the away team.
The away team do have a corner kick here. Just waiting on the referees. So it's Charlie Vasmer and Joe Morrison of Gosport. They're two centre-halves involved in all the ongoings inside the penalty box. Corner kick now. Whipped low at the front post, and Harvey Slade clears, and that will be a stoppage of play, and that should be Paul Town's drop ball.
Gotta be. First contact on it, we cleared it. I don't know if IK is going to actually run onto it, but yeah, it's got to be our ball. As it goes back to Parks.
Parks now with the drop ball. We'll certainly take that.
He's basically on the pitch. Basically on the pitch then.
Parks plays it forward onto Henry Spalding, who's taken up position on that right wing at the moment. Josh McCormick now skips around Rafa Ramos. Slight nibble there from Rafa, and the referee rightly awarding a free kick to Paul.
I mean, to be fair, that was a very, very feisty affair going on. Players jumping into challenges. A lot of bookings. And McCormick there did well, earns a free kick, or is it a throw-in? I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I think the Pool players thought it was a throw. Oh, it is a throw.
Genuinely don't know what's going on.
Staunton. Set back to Parks. Played up in the air. Henry Spalding gets his flick on it. Onto Diaz now, trying to play it round the corner. Slightly hefty challenge there. Gosport definitely one of the more physical sides in the league. Ryan Campbell is there first, and he finds almost IK Hill. Reed round the corner onto Tarbuck. Down this right-hand side for Gosport, onto Trevor Caborn now. Caborn back to Benny Reed. It's a good ball into the area. Harvey Slade, who's been everywhere so far today.
He really has. Yeah, he's been absolutely excellent, doing the dirty work at the back, getting us up the field, and again now progressing with the ball into midfield.
And here is Harvey Slade, and IK Hill's in so much space, and it's a great ball down the left-hand side, and it just drifted away from IK Hill there. Probably to do with the pitch more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just a very slippery surface. Ball runs away from you on it, but really nice play. Out of defence, unlucky. About 15 minutes to go in the first half.
Still 0-0 here at Tattenham as we approach the half-hour mark in this one. Well, it's been an eventful game so far here at Tattenham, but it is still goalless between the two sides on this match to which we are dedicating to our Remembrance Day match, which we do every single year. And there was a lovely ceremony before kick-off today. Here's Josh McCormick now. McCormick into Charlie Davis on the turn. Finds Antonio Diaz. Great ball from Davis, although Diaz has been caught napping. And Rafa Ramos now picks up the loose ball down the left-hand side and plays it long into the hands of Adam Parks. We've seen that a few times so far today. Rafa struggling to get into this game a little bit for Gosport.
Yeah, he has. I think he's actually playing a bit deeper than he would have liked. He's not really getting much joy down his side. A lot of Gosport's plays going down the other side, funnily enough. He's tried to switch the play there and gone straight to Parks.
IK Hill now driving down the left-hand side. Still Hill. It's a good ball into Shaquille. Going in, lets it roll. Diaz is in, and he just couldn't get a shot off. The Gosport manager, I'm sure you can hear, is getting annoyed at every decision that even goes his way.
Yeah, it's mental.
Ben Greenwood still down on the deck. Diaz very clearly going for the ball there. Bringing Ben Greenwood down in the process. Will be a free kick to Gosport inside their own 6-yard box. It is still goalless between the two sides as it stands. Greenwood's now back to his feet. And the free kick will be taken by Ryan Hall. Actually had a loan spell with our rivals Dorchester Town not too long ago. Ryan Hall to take this goal kick here. Launches long, looking for number 25, Ethan Taylor, who does leap. IK Hill, tricky footwork from him and has been shoved, but IK Hill does so well to keep the ball in play there and skip round. IK Hill just about gives it away, but he did so well in the first place there to skip round the challenges of two players.
So good on the ball, unlucky there to eventually lose it. You always want to play like that. Your team is going to, keep the ball and make something happen. And IK sure has done that for us this season.
Tarbuck now looking to play the switch. It's a good dummy there from Tommaso. onto Ben Greenwood. Set back to Charlie Vassmer, Gosport's captain today, and Poole Town are pressing quite high on the back line of Gosport here, but they've played out the press nicely. Caborn to Masso, and it's a good ball over the top, looking for Benny Reid. Ryan Campbell will hopefully deal with this over there, and he has done just that. Good defending from Cams.
Superb. Gosport actually played it really nicely out of that press there. That's always going to be the danger, a bit of an overload on this right-hand side. So we've got to be definitely wary of that. But again, still no danger. They haven't really mustered a real shot on target yet. Bar Fernandez is in the opening kind of 15 minutes.
I think Poole have definitely had the better of the chances in today's game, but Gosport's threat down the flanks is always dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Caborn's having a decent game. Fernandez, like you said, and obviously Tarbuck in midfield as well.
Rafa flicks around the corner onto Diaz, and the linesman's flag goes up, but a nice move there from Poole.
Again, close, it's the right idea. You think if he bends his run, he's in on goal and he can just square it. It's a really nice idea.
Free kick now to Gosport. Here's Benny Reid. Down the right-hand side to Trevor Caborn. Back to Reid. It's all the way back to Joe Morrison. Ryan Hall now. Gosport number 1 launches long, looking for Rafa Ramos, who does win the ball in the air, and it's a good ball down the left-hand side to Greenwood now. Gosport on the front foot. Here's Fernandez, ball across the face of goal, and really good defending by Ryan Campbell back there to deal with it. Once again.
Superb, and it's nice again from Gosport, playing it around really nicely, looking to get the ball into the box, but our defence has just been so solid, clearing that there. Ryan Campbell and Josh Staunton combining. But again, another corner for Gosport, chance for them to pile more pressure on Parks.
Gosport corner, which will be taken by Benny Reid. See Nick Knight saying up the borough. Do hope you're enjoying our commentary, and hopefully it's not too biased in the favour of Poole. We do try and stay as unbiased as possible here on Dolphins TV. Corner kick now for the borough. Ball whipped to the back post, looking for Morrison in there. It's good defending when Poole falls to the edge. Ethan Taylor now onto his right foot, finds Tarbuck, ball across into the air, really good ball, and Josh Staunton gets a vital header, still alive for Gosport, and it's eventually cleared away by Diaz. It's Gosport looking to keep the pressure on through to Masso. Tarbuck rather. Caborn. Back to Tarbuck, ball into the box, headed away by Owen Dorr, and falls to Diaz, and Poole can break now. Antonio Diaz running forward. Ike Hill on his left, still Diaz driving forward. Here is Ike Hill now up against Trevor Caborn. He's just dispossessed there.
Ball. Henry Spalding's in acres of space on that right hand side. I think Diaz is waiting for the overlap of Ike Hill. Spalding's absolutely screaming for it. I think that was the right ball, but it was just unlucky.
Josh McCormick now finds Harvey Slade, ball into space but into no one. Tarbuck. Ben Greenwood in at left back today finds number 20 Fernandez, and it will be a Gosport throw in on the far side. Gosport looked to slow the game down a little bit. They had a few chances just a few moments ago.
Yeah, they really did. They're starting to grow into it a little bit more now. Like I said, it's been obviously very end-to-end, but Gosport have actually started to create a little bit more.
Diaz deals with it on the far side. Rafa Ramos still battling away for Gosport. Ball whipped to the back post. Not a bad ball. Finds Trevor Caborn now. Gosport on top at the moment. Caborn sets it back to the edge. Here's Ethan Taylor. Good defending from Ike Hill. Still Taylor. To Masso. Tarbuck now. Shoots goalwards, and it's a good block from Ike Hill, and it's gone behind for another Gosport corner.
Yeah, like I said, Gosport really mounting a lot of pressure now. Have created a lot in this last 5 minutes. And again, a chance for them to do something here from this corner. But we've seen that we can break away. We can break away from these corners if we get it right.
I can see Nick Knight saying how many Gosport fans are there. There's a fair few making a little bit of noise on the other side of the ground.
30, right?
Yeah, probably about 30. Not too bad away support from Borough. Gosport corner now. Whipped to the back post again. It's not really dealt with back there, and I think that may be another corner kick. It's off the head of Ryan Campbell. 36 minutes into this one. Still goalless here at Tattenham between Poole Town and Gosport Borough. Obviously, Gosport Borough being Joe Lee and Pat Sarachi's old team. A team where they spent quite a few years as players and then player managers, and then eventually managing the first team as well as the Gosport Academy at the time. Gosport corner taken short to Fernandez. And it's good defending from pull back there, and looks like it's gone behind for another corner. That's a little bit wasteful there.
Yeah, it is. We could have, easily cleared that. This is what I mean. Gosport are not leaving anybody back. If we can get this right, breakaway, first contact on this breakaway, it's a 2-3v1.
Ball whipped into the air for Gosport, right under Parks, who punches it away. Henry Spalding looking to get in front of Ben Greenwood. Greenwood, really good ball round the corner. And it's fired across the face of goal, and Diaz is there once again. Harvey Slade gets an important header to it, and Paul now looking to break. Spalding has caught his man there, and Gosport coming forward again. Ball into the box again, and he'll go behind for a goal kick. It's all Gosport at the moment.
It is all Gosport at the moment. We're really struggling to get out. Really struggling to play the way that we were playing in kind of that opening between the kind of 20 and 30 minute spell. Again, Spalding there. If he gets the pass right, we're in on goal. We're in on goal. If we get the pass right, get a counter going. But fortunately for us, that did not happen. Adam Parks has a goal kick.
Gosport definitely growing into this one, but Poole Town had the better of the chances, and so far in today's game, 38 minutes played, still 0-0. Do remember this commentary is sponsored by Link Homes Estate Agents. Do make sure go and check them out when you can. You can see Milo Miles there saying Havant and Gosport, it's not a derby. Do have to agree with that, to be fair. Played long, looking for Shaquille Gwengwe, headed forward by Joe Morrison. Josh McCormick's there and deals with it up to Shaquille Gwengwe. Oh, that's a kick in the back there from Joe Morrison. Tell you what, if that's the other way round, the Gosport bench would be screaming their minds off about that.
Absolutely.
Taken short by Charlie Davis, and the referee, well, for the second time telling Poole Town to retake it. Charlie Davis waiting to take it. This game does have a bit of tension to it. Do you think that's Joe and Pat's involvement in this game?
Joe and Pat's involvement, previous players, bit between the fans as well. Yeah, it's a good game, two historic clubs at this level.
Charlie Davis to take. Ball whips the back post, headed away by Morrison, and now Gosport can break. Davis looking to get in front of his man. Ryan Campbell does well, but Tommaso down the line. And Gosport coming forward in numbers here. Here's Fernandez. Charlie Davis is back for Poole, but Fernandez has so much space down this right-hand side. Ball into the air, headed away by Owen Dorr once again.
This is where we have to break. Slade's got the ball. Diaz, I'll hand back over to you, Connor, but look how much space we get from turnovers.
Shaquille Gwengwe now. Played down the right-hand side onto Henry Spalding. Poole have got so much space. Look how much space IK Hill's in at the back post. Still Spalding, and he just hasn't noticed it in time. And Spalding forced backwards onto Josh McCormick.
Build-up is so good, but there it's just a waste. Take the risk, play him through. He's got a lot of space instead. Yes, we're keeping the ball, but we've turned back and let Gosport get back into their shape.
Spalding now. Diaz looking for the run down the right-hand side, and we're just not quick enough with moving the ball at the moment, Jacob.
No, it is. It's not ideal. I think we've definitely dropped a gear in this last kind of 15 minutes or so. Gosport looking the more likely to take the lead. But there's a lot of space in this game. It's really end-to-end. Both teams going for it. It
is still goalless here.
Going to Raf!
You can hear the shout of going to Raf.
I wonder if it's going to Raf.
Wonder if Raf has learned how to jump yet. All to take. Looking for... Well, it's actually gone nowhere near Rafa Ramos. So I'll tell you, take it back. He has jumped for it. He's missed his header.
He's completely missed it.
Fernandez. Greenwood, and it goes all the way back to Ryan Hall. Gosport resetting. Played long. Josh McCormick looking to get there first. Heads it forward onto Charlie Davis, who does well with it. Davis, good ball round the corner onto Diaz now. Diaz breaking forward for Poole. Does need to release it onto IK Hill. Nice move so far from Poole. Hill still coming forward. Looking to go inside the air onto Diaz on the overlap. Diaz gets it across and it goes behind. Oh, it almost went behind. Good goalkeeping from Ryan Hall to deal with it. That's a good move though, Jake.
It was. Again, it's how we break away so quickly, and there we chose the right pass through to IK, into Diaz, and a better ball in there. Could have been 1-0, but again, it's just so close. I really can't tell who's going to break the deadlock first in this one.
Ryan Campbell picking up the loose ball as the sun is starting to shine now on Tattenham. Would have been nice if it was like that the whole game.
Just typical.
Staunton. played down the right-hand side. Not a bad-looking ball, but it will go all the way through to Ryan Hall in between the sticks. He's going to take his time with this one.
Yeah, it's odd. Always taking this. Gosport have been on top 100%. And Hall looks long, and Staunton wins his header easily there. Looks for IK Hill. The sun is kind of blinding us now. We wouldn't have said that about 15 minutes ago. And Campbell and Caborn are tussling here on the right-hand side. Caborn up against Campbell. Davis gets involved, and Davis wins the ball really well. Davis. Caborn intervenes, and Fernandez inside the area. Fernandez tries to bend one, but that was never troubling Parks. And really not long until the end of the first half. Pooltown 0, Gosport Borough 0 in the Southern League Premier South. As Adam Parks will look long from this goal kick. The sun is now blinding me, so I can't quite see where this kick is going to end up. It looks like he's going over to his right-hand side towards Shaq Gwendre and Henry Spalding. And Tommaso wins his header. Flicks on to Ramos. Ramos tries to thread it through, but can't. Ramos loses out. Dorr into Spalding now, and Spalding loses out. A really scrappy game so far. Gosport building up. Tarbuck. Taylor. Out wide to Greenwood, and he will look into the area now. Greenwood whips in with his right foot. Slade intervenes. Slade hooks long for Gwendre, and Morrison wins his header there. And McCormick, and that still hasn't gone. And Gosport still have a chance here, and Gwendre now intervenes. Davis progressing forward with the ball. Out wide to Campbell. And Paul looking to just retain the ball here. Campbell. Dorr.
I think we've seen that a lot so far today, haven't we, Jacob? Just keeping the ball almost at times and just making sure that we settle into this game and don't do anything stupid with it. I think that's probably the right decision.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I think just, not giving Gosport any chance to, take the lead, not kind of forcing a mistake. Just keeping the ball and working well with it, and they're just giving it away again.
And there will be 3 minutes of additional time here at Tattenham. 3 minutes. As the sun is now glaring down onto us, Jacob.
It is.
Played long. Josh Staunton looking to get in front of his man. Harvey Slade does well to deal with it. Greenwood now. Diaz jumping into that challenge over there. Back to Josh McCormick. Really good touch out of his feet. Paul linking up nicely, but unable to retain possession. Now Gosport can launch it long, but out of play on that far side, as we've got about 2.5 minutes till the half-time whistle. Do you reckon Joe and Pat will be pleased with the first 45?
I think pleased with how much we created, but I think some of our build-up, I think we'll be annoyed with how we've maybe progressed with the ball, sometimes how we use the ball in the final third. But, it's been an even game. Gosport a good side. I think going 0-0 at the break will be fair half-time result for the way the game's gone.
Davis now. Ball round the corner, looking for Henry Spalding, and it'll be another Pooltown throw-in. Still goalless here at Tattenham. As Pooltown get back on with the game. Here's Adam Parks now. Parks slips, but does launch it long, and IK Hill trying to get in front of Joe Morrison there. Davis heads forward. Spalding trying to play it round the corner, and just couldn't get his pass off. Here's Ethan Taylor now. Up against Owen Dorr, set back to Trevor Caborn, ball into the box again, a good ball in there, and the linesman's flag does go up for an offside. Kind of sums up today's game so far, doesn't it?
Does, but again there in midfield, look, you play that correct final ball, you get that final ball and Shaq's in. The Gosport are playing a really high line, it takes one pass through them and somebody's in on goal, just about bending our runs and staying in it.
Parks with free kick here, as we are shortly approaching the half-time whistle. Parks launches long. Henry Spalding leaps for it, doesn't win his header against Charlie Vasma. Owen Dorr able to get something on it, but it falls to Fernandez now. Ball in behind, looking for Rafa Ramos. Josh McCormick needs to be careful, but it's really good defending by Josh McCormick. He's had a great game so far.
Yeah, he really has. Yeah, he's kept Rafa quiet. But yeah, plenty of time left in this game. I really can't decide which way. I really can't tell even which way this one's going to go. Both sides with kind of equal amounts of chances. It's just the back of the net that we're lacking.
Well, Gospel are the joint second top scorers in the division before today's game. And Poole Town have obviously scored plenty of goals themselves. I believe it might be 36 goals that we've scored in all competitions so far this season. Neither side able to find the back of the net so far today. Josh Thornton dealing with it on that far side. And there is the half-time whistle here at Tattenham. As both sides going into the break. Goalless as it stands here. We will end the live stream and start it up again for the second half. I do hope you have enjoyed the first half. A game with not too many chances in it, in all honesty, but both sides looking dangerous every time they go forward, Jacob.
Yeah, it really are. It's a really open game. It's an exciting game. It's not, a boring 0-0 at half-time or anything. It's a good game, two good sides going at each other. And yeah, hopefully the second half has a goal in it, and hopefully a goal for us.
Well, we will be back in about 15 minutes' time. It will be on a new link, but just head over to DolphinsTV on YouTube and you'll find our live commentary there. Half-time score here at Tattenham. Poole Town 0, Gosport Borough 0. I'll see you very shortly.